Gladiator resurrected a long dormant sword and sound epic with thunderous energy, telling the story of Maximus Decimus Meridius, a Roman general betrayed by the corrupt emperor Commodus. Stripped of his rank, enslaved and forced into the arena, Maximus rises as Gladiator, a driven by vengeance and longing for justice. The film balances an intimate emotion with large-scale spectacle, weaving a tale of honor, revenge, and redemption. While the narrative follows a familiar path, revenge stories are old as Rome itself. It's an execution of emotionally gripping and moral weight of Maximus' struggle and gives a timeless renaissance. Russell Crowe delivers a career-defining performance as Maximus. His quiet strength and stoic dignity embodies the film's central themes of duty, honor, and loss. Opposite him is Joaquin Phoenix, gives a mesmerizing performance as Commodus, one of the cinema's most memorable villains. Insecure and terrifyingly human, his fragile vanity and manipulative cruelty gives them the perfect contrast to Crowe's noble restraint. Supporting performances by Connie Nielsen and the late Oliver Reed add depth and gravitas to some of the secondary characters, particularly among gladiators that are left underdeveloped. Both mythic and tangible, the cinematography by John Matheson, with his muted tones and fluid camera work, beautifully contrasts the grandeur of Rome with the grim brutality of the Colosseum. The battle sequences, especially the opening in Germania with the gladiator combat scenes, are breathtakingly choreographed, visceral without tipping into excess. Though the few early CGI moments, particularly the wide shots of the Colosseum, have not aged perfectly, the film's reliance on practical effects and authentic set grounds and spectacle and realism. Hans Zimmer's score is enhanced by Lisa Gerrard's haunting vocals, gives the film a great emotional pulse. Heroic, mournful, and unforgettable. The sound design, the clash of steel, the deafening roar of the arena crowd fully immerses the audience in ancient Rome's brutal and glory. Beneath the visual power, Gladiator examines enduring questions about power, corruption, mortality, and the fragility of the legacy. Scott, Rome is not just a grand empire, but it's a reflection of moral decay in our society, intoxicated by violence and spectacle, a warning that echoes into the modern age. The film's audience was immediate and far-reaching, reviving historical epic, paving the way for films like Troy, Kingdom of Heaven, and even Game of Thrones that also redefined modern action hero, replacing arrogance and invincibility with grief and honor and a conscience. Still, Gladiator is not perfect without its flaws. Its script occasionally dips into little cliches. Are you not entertained? Being an iconic and a little overused. And what the pacing lacks slightly in the middle act. Some historical liberties, particularly regarding Commodus' character and Roman politics, were taken for dramatic effect. Yet these issues are minor, and the film's emotional weight is cinematic achievement. Over 2 decades later, Gladiator remains one of the most powerful, enduring epics, made a sweeping, visceral, and deeply human story of loss, vengeance, and redemption.